Today we're doing ground tying, and it's a wonderful way to teach the horses when you put the lead rope on the ground or the long line that they're being asked to stand. It can teach patience, certainly leadership, respect, boundaries, and it creates confidence too. Over here we have Cindy, and she's chosen to put her little guy Tegan in a box, and the box is helpful for everybody involved. We're incorporating body language. We're incorporating a little bit of negative reinforcement with the halter that was chosen, and by the fact we put them back onto the spot. We'll be having the telepathy portion, and they have the choice to bring in food if they wish. The first part here is asking him to stand and getting him progress over here. So Cindy's using the food to figure out how to mark the timing to get him to stand and be patient, not follow the food, utilizing the body language and correcting him to stand there in that box, finding the right time to be able to leave, not fuss with him, and put it back in a good way. It's a great lesson, and she's really good. Part of it's making it fun, and Cindy's finding out what he likes here. And the ground tying really means we're just figuring out how to teach them to ground tie in a way that they want, they accept, they listen to the body, and you're finding the time, the right time to move back. So you're feeling that, and that's about connection. So you don't have to bring in any frustration and concern. So let's see you go around him, Cindy. So you've got the eyes on, you've got to feel the right time that he's standing. One connects with them, but at the same time uses the eyes to feel that, to see when can I go all the way around my horse and trust it's the right time and build on it. There's a little bit, not bad, he's wanting his butt scratched. There we go. And that means you're getting the focus. So Cindy's going to show us the progress over here with Tegan. And actually look at how soft she looks now. She looks great. Meaning Cindy looks great and way softer. Tegan's standing beautifully. She's bringing in some touch as reward. You can see the softness in his eye, bringing the focus back to her. Just looking at those eyes, letting him know what's happening. Beautifully, one way around, he's standing absolutely still. She's paying attention to it all. There's our revolution. And a big smile. Big smile. Fantastic. A number of horses. This is Star with Nanette. She's also chosen a box, and he's about 10 years of age. Each personality is going to shine through with this style, and you can see different styles with people. So she's not put the line exactly on the ground, she's got the loop, and she's going to use body language with the blocking in order to stop. We just missed that. Star nosedived in there. One mouthful became probably 20. And yes, it can become distracting, and the whole thing is about the boundaries and learning how to manage it correctly. She was doing great without food, and part of the lesson is to see how we motivate food as comfort versus food as bribery, and then to be able to teach him that he can't lure and lunge to it, but he still has to stand. So this goes into a multitude of ways, from behavior patterns, even aggression, and helping through that. And look at this, he's looking actually really good.
His head can go down. It's just a piece.
There's your body language asking him to block and stand. It's looking really good there too. And she's teaching him to focus on her, and the lesson is in hand. And that's pretty chuffed. She's got that full circle around with great focus on him. And Vin's chosen not to have the box, and he's got a good ground tying on Sol there. He is marking everything through clicking his fingers, and he has the bucket, the red bucket to the right there, where he is using food as reward and has been for the last 10 minutes. So you've got her focused on him. You've got her standing fairly well with minor corrections, and we're mirroring the corrections, so when she's softly leaving, we're softly putting them back exactly where they are and teaching them the time of the distance of the time, so how long in between. So you're seeing a good lesson there. Not quite sure when he's going to mark. There we go. And the next step will be for her to stand and wait for the bucket. And there we go. So it's beautiful. Look at that. And it's a great way to teach that ground tying with the line on the ground. But Vin's got her more loose. And so just by holding the end, it's the same effect as putting the whole line there and gently putting her back when she moves forward. I think it's important not to get too dominant, but in fact find the windows, bring in the body language. Could be the block of the body, the hand, you're incorporating both, finding the right time, feeling it, and we're marking it over here when she does do it exactly what we're looking for ultimately, and improving what she needs. So when she starts to seek out food in this case, we're teaching her not to seek it out. And that looks pretty nice. Yes, patience is a virtue, but here we're seeing her enjoying it. For me, it's about the enjoyment of the horse too, so that they have fun. We let the neck turn. They need to know what's going on. She's looking over there to see what Cindy's doing. And we heard the marker, and it's just a bite or two, right back down, maintaining that focus. Getting her attention, beginning this ground tying, and of course he's still got her on the lead, so progress can be made, but it's the first steps of the ground tying. And it can go so far for when you're out in nature or wanting to grab a saddle and put it on the horse when they understand this ground tying. But what you're seeing is a compassionate way to teach it. And what are you looking for right now?
I was looking just to do an arc.
Okay.
Complete arc, which I had just done.
How do you feel if you were to just drop the line and see if you can go all the way around her?
Okay, she won't.
So, let's try it.
Okay.
Let's challenge you and her. Trust both of your abilities. Feel it out. Feel it out. There you go. Great place to finish. With Dakota, he's rising too. They've put their box against the wall, pros and cons with that. They're not going to be able to go around the horse all the way, but certainly they have the wall as one of the boundary. And Kathy's over there with Newsboy. Over here we have Rebecca with Spitfire. Spitfire's finding it a little bit harder today. She's wet and itchy, so she doesn't find the value to be standing still, so one can use walking around as reward and not necessarily the rest as reward. So you have to find out what motivates your horse. This is Newsboy with Kathy. And this is really good for him as well. He was brought here several years ago, and he's looking for his home too. He was brought up on cream soda, so he's got a few conformational issues going on. His focus is wonderful. There's a marker. She's looking for 4 seconds of him standing, and then teaching him at the same time here to stay put, respect the space. We're combining the food as reward as well as bringing in things like backing to mark where we need them to stand. And I think that's a great benefit, because they learn not to lunge at food, not to mug people for food, but in fact to learn to stand still. And it's only when they're standing and not focusing on the food that they actually get the reward. That's crucial to create the right behavior pattern. So you're seeing that she marked it well. The food will follow, but she is looking for him to do it a certain way. And that's it, use your body language. Remember, you've got to follow it with the reward. There we go. Got all 4 feet standing. Tad of focus there. Praising those tries, praising the increments. And it's not about getting the complete result done of the ground time that we could leave the arena. It's about how we connect. It's about the baby steps that we make, understanding the learning styles, meeting the horses where they're at, and making the progress they're able to make, while teaching everybody here how to incorporate the body language with the timing and ultimately the food appropriately. Nice. That's a beautiful note from him, nose diving and following you to standing still. How do you feel?
It feels good too.